American razor blades. These came courtesy of viewer Abene Samant. Abi, thanks again very, very much. We're going to build a lather, we're going to have a shave, and we're going to use an American razor blade coming up next. Hi YouTubers and my champions everywhere, it's SparkerGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We've got a brand new razor blade in the shaved in, courtesy of viewer Abene Samant. Abi, thank you very, very much. Here it is. This is the American razor blade. There's the wrapper right there. We'll zoom in on it for you. And this is an economical razor blade. Abene describes these as one and done. They're very inexpensive. You can get 200 of these for around $6, $7, something like that, US. And we're going to go ahead and have a shave with it. We are going to use my timeless bronze razor because it has a 0.38 millimeter blade gap. So it is on the mild side. It's got some nice heft. It's got some nice heft to it, which is what I want for this particular shave, rather than a lighter weight razor. I want to let that weight kind of help that blade go through the shave, so to speak. We're going to be using Legacy shave soap from Yaki and the Master Soap Creations. I like this scent a lot. This is terrific. And we're going to be using the Timeless Lathering Bowl right here. And we have our Timeless shaving brush right here with that adjustable handle right there. And we've got a Maggard, I think it's the black and white synthetic knot, 28 millimeters in there like that. Now we've already done our pre-shave wash, so we're going to go ahead and dump out the hot water from the shaving bowl and also from the shave soap. And I've got my brush right here, and we're going to go ahead and load that brush and build that lather and have that shave, and have this shave rather. All right, I just want to make sure I got a few loose pieces there. The one piece fell in the sink. I don't know how that happened. All right, so there we go. Yeah, that's a nice, it's a nice lathering shave, so no doubt about it. We're going to go ahead and build this lather. We're also going to be using Billy Jealousy shave cream as our pre-shave. A big thank you to Joel Toronto for that. That's really terrific. It's super slick. So I want a little extra slickness for this shave, just in case this blade is a little tuggy, a little pulley kind of a thing. It tugs and pulls. Pulley, tuggy, pulley? Yeah, I guess so. And this lather is just, look at what I got here. My God, oh man, that is, I don't think I need any more water. Look at what I got here. Boy, these Yaki shave soaps in collaboration with Master Soap Creations are marvelous. Let me just get a little more water. I want just to smooth that out a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at that. Boom, lather, check that out. Look how fast that was. Wow, man, oh man, that's great. Let me wet the face and let's put on some of the pre-shave. All right, here it is right here, Billy Jealousy Hydroplane shave cream. We're going to use this as our pre-shave. As I say, it's very, very slick. I'm going to get about that much. Maybe a little more, okay? And let's set that aside. And then, oh yeah, that's nice and slick. It has a nice citrus scent, but I don't think it's going to get in the way of the scent of Legacy, which is marvelous. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, boy, I tell you what. Put a little more water on there and that becomes even a bit more slick. But we're just going to go with what we have here. And here we go. We're going to paint that over. Oh, that's terrific. Yeah. Look at that. That's marvelous. Look at how quickly that painted on. Man, oh man, oh man. So I got 2 layers of slickness and protection from the Billy Jealousy Hydroplane Shave Cream and also from the Yaki Master Soap Creations Legacy Shave Cream. And boy, this scent is great. And again, the 2 scents are not getting in each other's way. This is becoming more prominent now that it's laying on top. All right, man, and this brush. Oh, love, love, love this timeless razor adjustable shaving brush. You can swap out knots. It's amazing. If you need a new shaving brush and you have some loose knots you want to use, you want this shaving brush. All right, okay, that's it right there. All right, now, the moment of truth. Here's my timeless bronze razor. Let me undo this. Okay, I do have an O-ring right there on the base plate. Let me just set that down. And here is my American razor blade. And again, we've got, we've had some feedback. And, you know, some good, some bad, some like, you know, it's a blade. All right, so here it is right here. American razor blades, okay? And we're going to put that right there like that. Okay, there it is. It's in there like that. And I've got my base plate in here like this. Okay, that's nice. That came together well. Here is my O-ring right there. And here's my handle. Love this razor. Love this razor. Okay, so we're all snugged up, and boy, my hand is my hand is slick. All right. Okay. All right. Balance and alignment spot on, and the end tabs, you can just feel them right there on the sides of the razor head, but they're not going to get in the way. All right, man, that is slick. So I'm glad I have a good, slick canvas with which to work. All right, so we're going to heat this up under some hot water and see how the first few swipes of the razor are with the American razor blade in my timeless razor, bronze razor. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Not bad. I can tell you it's not bad, but I think there is a little less efficiency than some higher level blades. That's my initial thought right now. Of course, I'm using a razor that has, that is on the milder side, which is what I like. So I think if I put in a blade that is a little sharper, I'm going to get a little better first few swipes there. I feel a little bit here. I feel a little bit there. So yeah. By the way, I have 1 day's worth of beard growth. Some great slickness there from both of these. Both the shave cream that I'm using as a pre-shave and the shave soap. All righty. Okay, first pass done. Let's rinse. Well, I'm right there stepping into socially acceptable shave territory. The blade is good. I think what I'm feeling here is that the blade's sharpness is a little milder than some other blades I've used. And I think that, how do I want to say this? A sharper blade takes advantage of the mild quality of the Timeless Bronze razor. As we've talked about before on the Monday Morning Mailbag and also here on the channel, a great combination is a mild razor and a really nice sharp blade. I prefer nice sharp blades that are platinum or chrome coated or platinum chrome plated or Teflon coated, that sort of thing. Very sharp with really nice smooth quality. I think this razor blade really is geared a little milder. That's my guess here. We're going to go ahead and lather up for pass number 2 and see what we get here. Again, my shaves usually are 2 passes with 1 day's worth of beard growth. Second pass is usually what I call my money pass. That tells me if the shave is complete or if I need a little bit of touch up or if I think that I'll have a BBS result after the whisker throws off the excess moisture and retracts a little bit after the shave is complete, that sort of thing. So we'll find out here. And again, this Yaki shave soap in collaboration with Master Soap Creations is amazing. The lather is just, you saw how quickly it whipped up. It's amazing stuff. Really, really terrific. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Well, I can tell you, there's no tugging or pulling from this blade at all. It is nice and smooth, and I think it's just a little milder than some other blades I've used. Actually, I'm enjoying this second pass. It's much more comfortable than the first pass. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. I think the second pass was better, and it felt smoother, a little more comfortable. I thought that was good. Second pass done. Let's rinse. The shave is done. I thought I was going to have to do some touch-up. I think I was going to need some touch-up, but this is a nice shave. I'm really surprised. I guess I went in with a bias thinking that it wasn't going to be very good, and it turned out being really nice. This is not a bad blade. I like it. We're going to do our final rinse routine. We'll talk about this blade on the other side. Do my warm water rinse, my cold water rinse, and then I'll see ya for the album block on the other side. So hang in there with me. Beautiful, beautiful cold water rinse. Very, very cold and refreshing. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. You know what? That was a nice shave. That really was a nice shave. I mean, again, I think I went in with a bias thinking these are not going to be that great. But boy, oh boy, right now, I'm in upper darn fine shave territory. No doubt about it. And I am approaching BBS. I'm really shocked. I thought that these blades were going to tug. I thought they were going to pull. I thought that they were going to be not as sharp. I think on that first pass, I think I misjudged their sharpness. I think they're just sharp enough for this razor. I'm really curious to see how they'll perform in a razor that's a little more aggressive. But I'm thinking my rule of thumb here is that the blade will probably perform best in razors that tend toward the milder side. That's my guess, and I think that's where this blade shines. I really do. Now, up here on my mustache, probably could have done a little better. Again, I'm thinking that's going to retract a little more, and I was more concerned about my neck. And yeah, I think what I have here is I have a darn fine shave, solid darn fine shave, and I'll know more after the camera is off and I kind of take my hand and swipe it over my face. But this was a nice result. I'm going to call it upper darn fine shave right now. I don't think it's BBS, but yeah, it was smooth, it was good, it was comfortable. Initially on those first few passes, I was thinking, well, maybe not. Little bit of blade feel there, but you know what? The blade feel, and looking back, the blade feel was smooth. It wasn't harsh. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Now, we'll get the alum block here, and we'll run this under some cold water. This is the Phoenix Shaving Solid Alum Block, and we'll see what the alum block has to say. And if I get a lot of stinging and a lot of zinging and that sort of thing, then well, maybe maybe my initial comments are incorrect. All right, hang on. Here we go. Well, you know what? No stinging, no zinging at all. It's as smooth and cool as an ice cube. That's great. And I think, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is a good everyday blade, one and done, as Abby says, where you will get a darn fine shave. Now, let me just say this. Let's put the alum block away here. I did wipe it off. It's going to go in the dry dock and let the dry dock do the rest of the work and letting that dry out and air out. I do think that, there are viewers out there whose beards are more demanding than mine. This might not work for you. You might need something that is sharper. But I think for my beard, I think it was the proper amount of sharpness. I think it's a little bit on the milder side. I thought it was smooth. It was comfortable. Didn't nick me or anything. And I got a darn fine shave. And again, I'm going to have to, I probably could have done a third pass. And I think next time around, I'm going to do that, a third pass. But I think I got a darn fine shave, and it's not bad. So we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see after cameras are off and find out if it's a BBS finish or not, or if it remains darn fine shave. I'm happy with this shave. I really am. There's no nicks, there's no cuts, and there's certainly no irritation. That's a good thing. All right, Legacy aftershave. We're not going to use the Jimmy V method because I don't think there's any alcohol in here. We're just going to go ahead and slap it on. That's great. Well, you know what? Great shave. I'm impressed. Well, I think I had an unfair bias going in. I was expecting the worst, and I think my initial comments were trying to reflect that bias. And I apologize. That second pass really turned things around, and I think I got a nice, basic, darn fine shave. That's what I'm looking at here. And I think these blades, if you can get 200 of them for, my gosh, what is it? $6, $7, something like that, $6.50, $7.50, something like that, for 200 blades, and one and done, as Avi says, it's about 3 cents a shave. I think I'm going to buy some and have them in the shave den. And again, my thinking is milder razors, just like the Zaza blades that we reviewed on the channel. I think there are some blades that are just better suited for milder razors, and they just can't keep up with the levels of a little more aggressive razor. That's kind of how I see it. Comment below and let me know if you've used the American razor blade, and if you're using it in milder or more aggressive razors or medium aggressive razors, that sort of thing. But I think I'm looking forward to my next shave. Now, the blade I used in this razor, okay, I'm done with it. I'm going to move on to another blade, and because Avi sent these, I think I'm going to order 200 of them just to have, because I think it's a good basic bargain razor blade that'll give you a nice shave, and just toss the blade and move on to the next razor blade. You can have a new razor blade for every shave, and not bad at all. Again, we're going to wait and see if the whisker retracts a little more and I get a smoother result than what I have now. If not, this is a nice result. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/markzerady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel. Organized and categorized so you can buy anything in a snap very easily. Thanks again to Abane Saman for sending along the American razor blades. Avi, thank you again very, very much. I enjoyed the shave. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.